gonna be doing Watch, Save, Burn with these Marvel TV shows.
Nobody's gonna agree with me here. Your fans are going to despise me.
The way he's jumping on this desk and eating an apple is captivating.
How much Marvel could a Marvel if a Marvel couldn't Marvel?
He's a blind fighting lawyer who fights who? Wilson Fisk, who is a dude who has diabetes.
Whoa! Coming hot. Your fans are gonna hate this.
Yo, welcome to Random Fandom. This is the show where we fan out while having a good time. And there's a lot of Marvel TV shows that have happened and will happen. I just want to dive into it. We have a super dope guest today on the Random Fandom couch. Returning, we got my man, Jeff.
I'm Jeff. Happy to be here. Let's talk about nerd stuff.
You matching energy already.
Yeah. You know?
Then also returning, he actually had a different shirt, but then he saw this Wakanda and he wanted to put it on too. We got Jay Copycat. Joining us as well, we got my friend Jasmine.
Hi, I'm so excited. I will watch any show, no matter how bad it is. So I'm so excited to talk about these shows, good or bad.
About to talk about these. So before we actually get into the game, I want to talk about. So we had a clip that we posted that actually, when I tell you, the comments went wild.
I'm getting rid of Captain America.
Really?
There's no way that he's frozen for that long, goes in the future, he wakes up not racist. Absolutely. Absolutely no way.
I actually want to dissect some of these comments just to see what your thoughts are. With this comment, Steve Rogers was the son of Irish immigrants who had experienced discrimination himself because of his small size and bad health. Post-serum, he was still that scrappy little guy from Brooklyn, just a little bigger and stronger.
So you mean to tell me that there's no chance in the world that he woke up and was like, he didn't have any level of surprise of like, oh, wow, all right, so there's a lot more rights than I remember. Like there's nothing? Just nothing? People are acting like I said he's a horrible human being. I'm just like, it's surprising that he didn't make any comments like, oh, wow, everyone's voting nowadays.
He's like, oh,
Everyone's voting.
Like, nothing?
I just think that when he punched the punching bag, it was when he just found out that Nick was the boss. Nick's the boss. Pow! Trouble sleeping? I just had to get that frustration out. I'm back.
and then Nick walks in. Yeah, what you want, boss?
I understand why people like, they can't believe their beloved character would have these traits, but like, okay, he is frozen in the 40s, then wakes up in the 2020s. Yeah. Okay, your grandma and grandpa were not frozen.
Yeah.
They've been thawing out for 30 years and they're still from a different time. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. You can't microwave tolerance. Like there's gonna be a little racism in the middle, just like cold, like you know what I mean? Like a frozen dinner.
Okay, next one we have. Damn.
Oh.
Damn. This is, don't forget Captain America kept telling Falcon on your left because he didn't know he had rights.
That's great.
Dang.
That's great. Yeah, be real 99 underscore. Yeah, you hit it. You hit it out the
I
park.
salute you.
My favorite thing about that, I know Be Real 99 was available, but he was like, let me still throw that underscore in there. Let me still hit it with that underscore. Okay. So we're going to be doing our classic game of Watch, Save, Burn. Basically, putting you through it. The way it works is, it is a burning building, and with these Marvel TV shows, you can either save one, save it forever. You can watch one last time because this is a slow burning fire. Like it's burning so slow you can get through all 8 episodes of WandaVision, or you let them burn. Okay. So we got some choices up here. First round, we have Loki, WandaVision, and What If. I'm gonna make a motion immediately. You save Loki? Because Loki's the only show that's like, hey, we're gonna make sense of the multiverse, for sure. Do we agree on that one?
Yeah, actually,
yes!
I fully agree.
Yeah.
It creates all these extra timeline things that make things make sense. It's important, you know?
Yeah.
It was interesting. It didn't have to be funny every 5 seconds. It didn't have to have nonstop action that just have an excuse to use CGI.
I think one of my favorite things still about Loki is that, you know how good your show is for you to be ballsy enough to be like, hey, final episode, little action. Let's just have talking. Let's just talk
Yeah.
with a new villain who'll eventually be cut.
The way he's jumping on this desk and eating an apple is captivating. I don't know why.
So then, what are we burn? I think it's easier to know what do we want to burn.
I'm gonna have to burn WandaVision.
That's a take.
Because at the end of WandaVision, she's a good guy. Then once we got into, she became this evil villain, like she super evil.
Yeah, to be fair though, but you're not judging. That's not WandaVision.
You're judging.
You're judging what they did after WandaVision.
Yes. No, exactly. They didn't follow their own timeline.
No, the directors of Multiverse of Madness, on record, have said we didn't finish watching WandaVision.
Exactly.
They just made it.
So that's just your bad
So he's
for not
saying,
doing what.
so what he's saying is if you burn it, there's no plot holes.
There's no plot
Just
holes.
say she was an asshole to begin with.
Yeah.
There's so much material that even the makers of material sometimes don't watch the material. Like
Yeah.
we've created the Marvel conundrum where there's so much Marvel, even Marvel can't Marvel.
Yeah.
How much Marvel could a Marvel if a Marvel couldn't Marvel?
Damn.
That is, ponder that.
So then do we all agree, by the way, burning?
Because
No.
to me, his logic is how I feel about What If, where I'm like, it's a one-off, doesn't matter the most.
Exactly.
WandaVision was like so refreshing and so different. It was like you genuinely didn't know what was the first couple episodes. You were like,
What
are
is
we
even
just watching a
happening?
black and white TV show? I don't even know what the hell's happening. Like it was the most unique surprise I feel like in a TV show that I've seen in a while, where each episode was a different genre of TV history. The clothes matched, the settings changed, and where What If was, I mean, we can all play pretend.
Yeah, as a sitcom lover, I loved WandaVision. I think there was and then there was this really emotional storyline. It just brought so much. Here's my thing about What If. You menfolk claim to hate a hypothetical question. All that, what if I was a worm? Y'all get so irritated, right? And then you'll watch 2 seasons of nonsensical hypotheticals. Like the whole point.
I love hypotheticals.
No.
Me and my wife play it all the time. I'd be like, girl, I'll save you if it was a shark. If it was Dracula, yeah.
I'm just saying.
Is that your impression of how you talk to your wife?
Is it you? Just
Was that me doing me? Does that make myself a hella loser?
I do a worm, and then it was like, wow, you got
No,
sassy.
but that's a great point. So are we thinking, I actually agree on that. I think What If burns. Okay, so as a consensus, we have chosen though to save Loki.
Yes.
Watch WandaVision one last time and let What If burn.
Burn.
You can burn with it if you want to.
I
but-
will.
Okay, so next round, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Daredevil. So of the 3, watch, save, burn. What are you going with?
I'm burning Daredevil. Burning.
Coming hot.
I'm coming in real hot, okay? First off, Daredevil was boring. The only good scene is what? The hallway scene. He's fighting who? Crackheads and drug dealers. That's his whole, one back to what else happens? Stick happens? His trainer?
No, he's in the courtroom.
He's in a courtroom, okay, yeah. And
He's blind.
he's blind. He's a blind fighting lawyer who fights who? Wilson Fisk, who is a dude who has diabetes. Okay, you give him a piece of cake, you hide his insulin, you're gonna win the fight every time. Come on, guys. You hide his insulin. He cannot fight. He can't even think straight.
I've never been more ashamed to agree with someone. Never felt so much shame and agreed wholeheartedly.
Oh, so what but you're burning,
I'm burning Daredevil.
right?
Yeah,
Both of them are like-
Both of them, yeah. I'm going to watch Luke Cage one more time. Save Jessica Jones because of Purple Man, the villain. He's such a
this
scary
was
villain
wild.
to
This
me.
was wild. I was actually going to say I was going to save Luke Cage, but then I remembered Mahershala Ali's character.
Cottonmouth.
Cottonmouth was one of the most perfect villains, and I honestly think once he died, the second season was.
The second half of the show.
Then they had the
was
Jamaican guy. I'm blanking on his name.
Luke Cage has such a corny energy.
What's corny about talking like this?
I don't like anybody that uses weird voices. That's why I don't like Christian Bale as Batman. I don't just talk like people talk.
It feels like watching Smokey the Bear solve crime, and it just like only you.
Bear solve crime.
Only you can stop bullets with your bare body.
Only Luke Cage.
Okay, just to offer a different point of view, if I burn Luke Cage, I never get Luke Cage season 2. Because I didn't need to see Shades and Sanaa Lathan's mama from Love and Basketball making out. I didn't need to see that. But then season 2, he starts having more sex, but he's like calling it coffee. So sometimes you have to take on the responsibility to stop a cycle. So if we go back in time and we just eliminate the root of the problem.
Honestly,
Damn, that's a great point, though.
That is good. Can I say one thing about Luke Cage? The whole time I was watching it, I was waiting for Misty to lose her arm. I was like, you better lose that left arm. You better hurry up and lose that left arm. It didn't happen the first season. I was so mad.
Wait, dang it! I might burn Luke Cage just because stopping the cycle. That was such
That
a
was a
good
funny
point. So then I say watch Daredevil and then save Jessica Jones.
all right.
Yeah.
We're all in agreement?
Ha! Okay, saving Jessica Jones, watching Daredevil, and burning Luke Cage to stop the cycle and to stop this. Okay.
Your fans are gonna hate this.
Next round, we are going Moon Knight, She-Hulk, the Falcon, and the Winter Soldier. Okay, this is an interesting one.
Megan Thee Stallion alone. You gotta save.
You're saving Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, she was there.
She wasn't
Anytime
a Falcon
you
and
get
Winter
Megan,
Soldier.
just
That would have
twerk.
made it more enjoyable.
Yeah.
It
I
wasn't
threw the
bad.
dollars at the TV.
It wasn't bad. I
Threw
let
dollars.
down.
Go,
I was
man.
let down by Falcon
Go,
and Winter
man.
Soldier. I wanted to like it.
I did. I mean, once the shield bashing happened, changed. I was like, oh, now we're here. But they started that show off with
Yeah.
action, and then went,
Yeah.
hey, so you pay your taxes yet? They went down. And I was like, no, what? Y'all flew out the airplanes.
They had a whole montage. You gonna build this boat? I'm making a boat.
The subplot was boring. Okay, nobody's gonna agree with me here. Your fans are going to despise me, but listen, in this category, I'm gonna save She-Hulk because I really like seeing what does a world look like when everyday people have to interact with superheroes. I think it's such a funny concept.
Yeah.
Like what happens if you've got Iron Man's niece as a nurse? You know, like what is I want to see just like regular grounded stuff in this universe. It makes me laugh. I enjoy it. So I would save She-Hulk.
Okay.
Watch Moon Knight. Winter Soldier was just like, okay. Like, I don't know. I just, it really did not grip me.
For me, you save Moon Knight because that one-off series was just so different and so unique with a character like that, and literally the acting is so top tier. I'm like, yo, you won me over just with his acting. And then I'm actually watching She-Hulk one more time just because I did enjoy She-Hulk.
Thank you.
I enjoyed She-Hulk.
Dude, who are you burning?
I have to burn Falcon. I like Moon Knight.
so
We
we
all,
burn.
we're
I
all,
like Moon
we
Knight
all
too
agree
much.
with who should be burned.
So then,
So I'm saving Moon Knight. I'm watching. I'm the same.
and then Jeff, you are the decider.
That's what I was thinking. If it's like we're watching it again, I feel like Moon Knight was great. I'd say it was a better show than She-Hulk. If I watch it a second time, it ain't as funny.
It's like a magic trick.
And
Once you know
I
the
feel
trick,
like I got
you
it.
go
I feel
back.
like I would enjoy watching She-Hulk a second time more than I would enjoy watching Moon Knight a second time.
Okay.
I feel like it's done. I feel like we did it. All the surprises. I'm impressed with his acting.
Yeah, okay.
But I don't want to watch it again. I know what we did.
Jay, I'm jumping in on that because that makes a lot of sense. For me, it's like a magic
Jasmine
trick.
changed me.
When you watch The Prestige, you love it, but then when you watch it the second time, you're like, oh yeah, then he in the box. And then, yeah, it was
But you
the whole time.
gotta watch it with a friend who hasn't seen it and be like, oh wait.
So now you're not watching it, you're just doing this.
Please
your
don't
damn phone
ever
down.
invite me anywhere to do that because I
Put your
can't
phone
stand
down.
it.
Like,
I can't stand it when I can feel that face on me. Like, you
When they
watch
stand up, where you going? Pause. Where you going? Where you going? No. Sit down.
It's hard.
For 3
I
seconds,
pause it if you
rewind.
go to the bathroom, and if you say keep playing, I'm
Watch
like,
how
get
we
the
breathe.
fuck out of my apartment. All right? All right? You know how rude that is? Obviously, I paused it because I wanted to have a moment with you.
Right.
And you're like, nope, I don't like the things you like.
Okay, so we're gonna save She-Hulk, watch Moon Knight, and then Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
I feel like I've done something really bad to the black community. I'm really concerned.
They're no longer mad at you, Jeff.
Because we threw Luke Cage.
We threw him away too.
I'm
Okay,
scared.
so final round will be the 3 save TV shows: Loki, She-Hulk, sorry, and then Jessica Jones. So what are we watching and what are we saving, guys? Because there's only 2 choices. And if you could convince me to save or watch She-Hulk out of those 2 shows, I will be impressed.
You save Loki. Because of all the things we
Same
said
thing.
about how it puts things in motion, it opens
you
us up
have
to the
to.
time bureau, all of that. You save
Yeah,
Loki,
you save Loki.
and you watch Jessica Jones one last time because it's cinematically a very great first season. I mean, an amazing villain, right?
Yes,
Like the
yes.
one of the most watchable villains I've ever watched, right?
I think I agree.
Loki, regardless, we are saving Loki, watching Jessica Jones, and then burning She-Hulk. But She-Hulk made it to the final round. Take that, fans! Boom! So, before we get out of here, let us know what you got going on, and let us know which of these future Marvel shows to come you are most excited about, and the one you absolutely do not care about.
I've got 2 comedy albums you can stream on Spotify, everywhere music is found. So check out Trash Baby and Nobody's Queen. Those are my albums. And as far as what I'm looking forward to, okay, I have not heard anything about Agatha all along. I didn't know Agatha was there at all. Who Agatha? I'm sorry.
No, it's still from WandaVision. What's her name?
Oh, it was Agatha,
Yeah, Agatha
all
all
along.
along. So it's her show that's still-
Oh, that changes everything. I love Catherine Hahn. That's my
Okay,
number 1
thank you.
now.
Okay.
Number 2 is gonna be Ironheart, and I mean, I've never been a Daredevil person.
Okay.
Yeah.
I might be in Nashville performing out there.
But what date?
I gotta look at my phone. I done forgot. That's okay.
Go follow Jay.
Yes,
You'll see
you'll
it
see
on the
it.
post. And then which show are you excited about and which one you don't really?
Okay, so the one I think I'm most excited about is Ironheart. You know, I always gotta represent my black women.
You burnt Winter Soldier. And
I said black women. Black men, y'all got to figure it out. Y'all know, okay? And then once again, Daredevil, you're fighting a diabetic. You should be ashamed of yourself, sir.
I'm gonna be in Vegas, Laugh After Dark Festival, October 8th and 9th. It's on my website, myname.com. And I'm most excited for Ironheart because I don't know, it seems, I want to learn a new thing. I don't know as much about it. And then, yeah, I don't really care as much about Daredevil.
Well, you heard it here. Me personally, I'm definitely for Ironheart for 2 reasons. One, too many people are getting on Ironheart, and Wakanda Forever is like, she didn't get much. This is about to be her show to do the thing. And guess what? Ryan Coogler is an EP on this. Yes, whatever he's doing, fam, I'm there. Okay, that's the only black man who doesn't have to figure it out. I'm gonna go support that one. You gotta be specific on that one. It does. But outside of that, let us know if you do agree that She-Hulk should have won this whole thing. Thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you next time.